Welcome to Newspaper Highlight series of Ajmal IS Academy. Here we will see some important newspaper article and how to study them from mains and prelims perspective. So let's start the session. Our first article is related to India's energy security. This article is taken from the Hindu. From prelims perspective, focus on the factual detail of Strait of Hormuz, Bahrain crude oil benchmark, LNG versus crude oil import and strategic petroleum reserve. For mains perspective, this article is important for GS paper 3 economy and GS paper 2 IR point of view, and it can be linked to the topic of supply chain resilience and diversification, impact of West Asia conflict on India, Russia-Ukraine war and global energy order, critical mineral dependency. The core idea of this article is India's energy strategy is shifting from cheapest fuel to resilient supply chain. Our next article is related to ecocide. This article is taken from the Indian Express. From prelims perspective, focus on the factual detail of the concept of ecocide, on International Criminal Code, on Roman Statute, Geneva Convention and Convention on the Protection of Environment through Criminal Law. For mains perspective, this article is important for GS paper 2 IR and GS paper 3 environment point of view, and it can be linked to the topic of debate on recognizing ecocide as an international crime, anthropocentric versus ecocentric law, environmental destruction during war, limits on international law enforcement, environmental justice. The core idea of this article is ecocide seeks to treat the environment not as property damage but as a victim itself. Our third article is related to Jharkhand's alleged treasury scam. This article is taken from the Indian Express. For prelims perspective, focus on the concept of IFMS, Kuber Treasury Portal, role of CAC audit. For mains perspective, this article is important for GS paper 2 governance and GS paper 3 economy point of view, and it can be linked to the topic of digital governance vulnerabilities, internal fraud versus cyber attack, accountability in public finance, lesson from Podar scam comparison, weak institutional oversight. The core idea of this article is digitalization without accountability can automate corruption itself instead of eliminating it. Our final article is related to industrial heat pump and cleaning industrial heat. This article is taken from the Hindu. From prelims perspective, focus on the conceptual detail of heat pump principle, coefficient of performance, industrial emission sources. For mains perspective, this article is important for GS paper 3 environment in economy point of view, and it can be connected to the topic of industrial decarbonization, MSMEs and energy transition, air pollution from industrial heat system, electrification of manufacturing. The core idea of this article is industrial heat pump can decarbonize factory by moving heat instead of generating heat. That's all for today, and for a detailed analysis of newspaper article, visit the Ajmal IS Academy website. Thank you.